Okay, my friends, so if you're feeling weak, you're tired, and you feel like you're just carrying the weight of the world and you don't know where to go or what to do, I need you to know this. I 100% relate to that. God's strength is made perfect in your weakness. So that comes from 2 Corinthians chapter 12. And lately I've had so many days where I just want to give up. Like, I see no point in doing anything. I see no point in putting myself out there, because I feel like every time I do something, it fails, it yields in no results. Whether it's friendships, dating, finances, even making these videos, sometimes I feel like, does anybody care? And I just feel so weak. Like, my prayer life has been struggling. I've just been struggling a lot. And Lord reminded me of this verse recently. It's 2 Corinthians, really verses, I think 6 or 7 through verse like 10 or 11. But the main verse is verse 8. 2 Corinthians 12 verse 8 is the main verse. And in the chapter, the Apostle Paul is basically begging God. He's going through some kind of affliction. We don't know what it is. He's basically begging God, will you please take this away from me? And I don't know if you've been there where you're like, God, please take this thing away from me. I know I've been there. And God was like, no. He said, because my strength is made perfect in your weakness. My grace is sufficient for you. So if you're struggling, just know that God's strength is made perfect in your weakness. Whether it's with temptation, I don't know, finances, whatever you're dealing with, God's strength is made perfect in your weakness. You don't have to fight this thing alone. You have a helper. There's another verse in the Bible that says, the joy of the Lord is my strength. Let that carry you today if you're feeling the weight of the world in your shoulders. God has got you. His grace and his strength is made perfect when you're weak, because when we're strong on our own, we become prideful and we start taking credit for all the things that God is trying to do in our life. So just know that God is working out something in your life and he wants all the glory, and that's where he wants to put you in a position where you can give him the glory and not take credit for anything that he's doing. So let that carry you today. God's strength is made perfect in your weakness. Peace.